Hope you can hear me. I'm currently getting my car clean, if that wasn't obvious. But I need to do this intro quick because I need the aircon on. It's currently about 33 degrees. We're on the last day of this like UK heat wave. I don't know why I thought, let's clean my car today. Well, I do. This is your sign if you're heavily pregnant. Don't leave everything till last minute like me. I'm 38 weeks. Oh, he wants to get in. What was I saying? Yeah, 38 weeks pregnant. And one of my old TikToks come up and it was me saying we're putting the car seat in the car, and I was 36 and a half weeks pregnant. And obviously I now know that I gave birth late, so the car seat was just sitting in the car for an endless amount of time, and you technically speaking you're not supposed to do that. But at the same time, I just feel like things are starting to feel really serious. I don't know if I'm like gaslighting myself, but I've started getting Braxton Hicks, which I never had with Ocean, or maybe I just didn't notice, I don't really know. And this morning I was getting cramping. Again, I might watch this back in a couple of weeks and be like, you're still pregnant, you're so funny, you're literally delulu. The car needed cleaning because I can't put another car seat in yet with a fresh newborn when the car is this state. I'm gonna quickly show you. I'm highly embarrassed. Take it from me. Kids are messy and life gets in the way. And also I feel like I should have got my, I don't know, I should have got it clean whilst we could enjoy this whole weather, because I think it's gonna thunderstorm in the next couple of days. But the inside's my priority, and then we can actually put the new car seat in. That was the point of this story. But yeah, things are starting to feel a little bit real with all the new little signs. But again, am I delusional at this point? Maybe, let's call it hopeful. But at the same time, if I went into labour today, I'd actually have a breakdown because I couldn't give birth in this heat. There's not a chance in hell. I couldn't. I mean, if I had to, obviously I'd have to, but I literally feel like I've got a stooler and I actually don't really sweat on my face. No, sorry, that is grim. That is where Ocean's car seat normally is. Look at the state of her mirror. No, and then that's where, well, wait, you guys need to let me know. Do I need to put the new baby here? But then obviously doesn't mean Ocean's less of a priority. These are all things I need to look into. Voila. This will probably look like this for, well, Oceanside, which by the way I just spoke to my friend. She said she's due the same time as me. She's going to put her toddler behind here, so I need to figure that out. I need to go inside, it's so hot. Wasn't it supposed to be cooling down? The temperature is supposedly 10 degrees cooler than that freakishly hot Tuesday. You know the one I'm talking about? 33 degrees. God, my toddler taking it out of me at the minute. Too hot for this. Just got to quickly open a couple of parcels, even though really I should be getting in bed. Oh, I've heard lots about this. Skin barrier serum toner. Dr. Jar. I love their products, but I was mostly excited for these. So I got my first ever Wonder Doll order. Boys liked the look of their stuff. Do I have anywhere to go to wear this stuff? No. But basically, I think I only discovered it whilst being pregnant, as in like possibly 9 months ago, and I thought, what's the point in buying dresses when I don't know what size I am? But dresses in particular, I've got them in a large because I just feel like they'll be so nice with the bump. She says at 38 weeks pregnant, could go into labour any day, possibly might never have a bump again in her life. But that's okay, even if we just try them on. Wow, the quality is really nice. Do I have the energy? I really don't have the energy to try them on now. This is a bit of a pointless tease, but the owner, Ainsley, I think her name is, she's gorge. This colour, she follows me and I just always see her to the colour. No, you're kidding. Firstly, I need a spray tan. The thing is, the thing that's annoying, I would never wear this style dress not pregnant, sadly. I just wouldn't have the confidence. How sad and pathetic is that? Can I quickly try them on? Let me whack it on before I hop in the shower. This is a joke. This one in particular. Wow. Right, let's just quickly put it on. Sadly, I still don't think it's gonna fit, even though this is a large. And Cass isn't home from work yet to tuck me. I mean, it probably would just go up, but this is so gorgeous. Can someone please do me a favor and order this? Got shoulder pads. This is so pretty. A girl can dream. Sad times. This Saturday is Georgia and Leon's wedding, if you follow Georgia May. in Florence, and I'm just picturing how gorgeous this dress would have been if I was allowed to fly, because I would have obviously been there. But instead I'm actually going to a farm. I'm going to a toddler festival at a farm. That is so depressing. Can you imagine this in Florence though, at her wedding? Let's try on the other dress. Probably won't be able to get that one on either. I'm feeling a bit smug because this one fits. But again, it's like, this would be so good at the wedding as well. It's literally going to fit me for 2 weeks. 3 if we're unlucky. As in unlucky, because that will mean that I'm over. How beautiful is this? So... What can I squeeze in the next 2 weeks? I love this. Again, someone just order this and wear it to a wedding. I'm so mad. I'm so ridiculously tired, but I think this is my maybe parcel. And I feel like you will want to see, how do you open this without completely ruining the box? This order. I have ordered a couple bits from Maybe, as in Molly's brand Maybe, and they've always been amazing, to be honest. But this one, I'm trying not to fall into like buying everything I see all the time, because I could so easily do that. But when I saw this particular 2 things, I really liked this vest, which is in this really cute thing. I love stuff like that. This vest is pretty basic, but I just loved it. Got like sheer stripes. I feel like this would be cute with, I love all the branding and everything. I don't know. I just feel like even though it's simple, because it's got like the sheer stripes, it's a little som-som. So I wanted to try that because that comes in other colours, but I thought if I liked that, I'll get the other colours. And then I got this set, which I'm glad I did, because I saw them post that it's sold out now and it's not being restocked. So fingers crossed I got the right size. Obviously again, I've actually ordered this to the size that I think I would be in, but it's going to be really tricky because I don't think I'm going to be able to try it on. So we might just have to chance it, but I think we should be in with a good shot, because obviously when I'm freshly postpartum, I'll still be bigger than my pre-baby body, and then as time goes on and hopefully I can get down some sizes. You've got the adjusters. The quality is insane, I'll be honest. So thick. That is so gorgeous. That screams stains. I'm gonna have 2 children soon, and I'm buying cream outfits. Wow. Say what you want about the girl, but it's so cute. I don't know if you can tell how thick. No. Sorry. That's rude. That is... Surely I can get the shirt on. So I went for a 12 in both, and pre-baby I was probably just getting into a 10, as in like, I don't know if you saw the TikTok, but basically I got down to the smallest I'd been in years, to be honest. I've always grown up been a 10 really. Once, I don't recommend this, but I scrolled back as far as I could on my ASOS account. Depressing, don't do it. But my first ever orders, I was size 8. Obviously I was a teenager, but an 8, I couldn't even get my baby toe in a size 8 now. But not about the size on the clothes, it's about how you fit. But yeah, after Ocean I was a 12 for a good couple years. She's 2. I was a 12 for a while, and then I started working out a lot more, watching what I was eating, and I'd say I got down to a 10, to be honest, and then I fell pregnant. Literally fell pregnant like that week. You see, it's PJ vibe, but I love that. Oh, it's actually really nice. Cass has just got home, by the way, and he said, can I do a haul when you're done? Expect a haul. You're gonna say this are pyjamas.
That's not.
Yeah, but I like
you sit on the bed right now, so nobody helping this.
Because I don't want to stand up and I'm in my knickers. But you can see, you've seen it all before. Say hi. Talk about the dad specs then.
I think it really elevates my look.
I think that some of them do. Some of them you do look just like a dad.
I am a dad, so what's wrong with that?
Yeah, true. Right, I'm not even gonna be able to do these up, so I don't know why I'm bothering. But imagine when I'm not pregnant.
Yeah.
Our first holiday as a family of 4.
No, it's cool. Yeah. It's burst at the seams.
Yes, I'm literally 9 months pregnant. But imagine, ready?
Yeah, imagine not pregnant. No, of course.
Breathing in.
No, it's nice. Yeah. It's given Manier Devoir.
It's Molly's brand, maybe.
Do you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Why is them selling?
Yeah. Right. Anyway, over to you.
Right, so I got these.
Wait, you into what the brand and where you went? The brand?
So I went to LFDY. I actually didn't even mean to go. I was just in London, and the people we were with wanted to go. Anyway, so I got these, right?
Okay.
And I did have the matching jacket with a set, but because I went over my store credit.
Wait, I'm confused. So you just walked in and they gave you store
No, I was
credit?
with 50 cents like people.
I was with 50 cents. You need to give context. That sounds so dumb. Someone literally messaged me the other day, by the way, like, hi, please can you explain in detail what Cass does for job? I'm so confused. I saw you got a video about it.
Yeah, literally. Send them to my TikTok. Right, anyway, so I got this, right, and I had it as a set. And because I went over my store credit, I was like, right. This was, I actually had a blue top, but the blue top didn't have a large in, and they're boxy, so you would have definitely hated me in the medium.
Well, I just wish you'd got something I could wear. There's none, I wouldn't
No,
wear
your jacket's
anything.
cool, the jacket's cool. You can wear them shorts, just like chill shorts.
I don't like Adam Sandler.
I'll put the jacket on for you so you can see. So I did have this jacket similar but different, but it's like, you know them materials anyway, it's good material.
Yeah.
But it's actually like the Admire jacket that I keep
Wait, show
stealing.
me the back. Dogs. I do feel like every brand has done this though.
Yeah, but I just thought it's a cool, like, everyday boxy jacket, no?
No, I do like it.
And I did have it.
Do you know what I mean about the dogs?
Yeah, that represents that, didn't they? I'll get it. I could get it in blue. Get a jacket. It's not got dogs on the back and the blue. It's literally just like a plain dish.
No, I do like this one.
No, but I mean to match the shorts, then it's a set. But yeah, this is probably my favourite brand in the UK, even though they're not English.
You said it so quick, by the way. It's called Live Fast Die Young.
Yeah, LFDY. And it is a really cool brand, but it's not cheap. This would be like,
I bet it's about 150 quid.
yeah, something like that. And then the t-shirt's probably like 50
I feel like you do have to pay for what you get nowadays though.
in terms of quality. But yeah, if you haven't heard of them, go check them out. Their shop's next to the OVO shop.
I know, I've been there.
Yeah, but
Anyway, good night. I'm so tired. Your daughter's been feral today.
yeah, I can't lie.
She's on one. I'll update you properly tomorrow, but she is nuts, that girl. Do you reckon she can sense something's coming, that change? She's like leaving her mark. She's actually nuts. Massive bag under my bed with things that I wanted to keep from Ocean that were like this, for example, my first Halloween. But there's also so much. I know I've said all along I kept throwing things away, but I did actually keep quite a lot of like the good brands that I knew had a lot more washes in them, if that makes sense. So like not like the cheaper brand. So this is Maury Baby, and how stinking cute. It's a newborn size. I've got, to be fair, this is Tesco, and that's still really cute. Oh my god, it's literally making me a bit emotional because these are like the first things we ever put on her. This is the vest that I put in Cass's box to tell him I was pregnant with Ocean. This little vest. I'm so glad I kept all these. And then obviously this is the first baby grow that she wore in the hospital, but I'm gonna wash it in case we have a girl. However, it might not end up getting used because obviously got pink parts all over it. But this was her first baby grow. And I've got literally a really big pile here. Very impressed with myself. That is way more than I thought I'd kept. So I'm gonna put on a wash because I got some other bits the other day as well, because I've got a few hours with no Ocean. So let's crack on and get some jobs done. How quick the weeks go until I realised how quickly ballet comes out on a freaking Friday. Honest to God, I don't know if it's because I'm at the end of my pregnancy, if it's the summer. With the sun, I feel like days feel longer in a way, but does anyone else feel like life is just going so quickly at the minute? It's just actually wild. I'm so tired today. Cass worked a really long night last night. He got in at 6, and I literally, if I had a tenner every time someone asked me how I feel about Cass's work, what he does, blah blah blah. I'd be an awfully rich lady, but genuinely I'd say the only thing that bothers me about the night work is it really disrupts my sleep, because I subconsciously sleep so much worse when he's not in the house. I don't know if anyone else can relate to that, if they've got a partner that does night work. Yes? Wow. We have a little bit of pepper time on when breakfast is ready, because otherwise, honestly, I wouldn't even get to eat my breakfast. As soon as I sat down, she's like, need a wee wee. Oh, potty. She's fully potty trained, by the way. Sorry, I'm doing like 8 different conversations here. But yeah, it's when he's out the house. I don't know if it's because I'm more like, I can't go in, I know I can't go into a deep sleep, because obviously if I need to hear her, when there's both of us here, if I don't hear her, he'll hear her. I mean, I always hear her because I am the lighter sleeper. And I'm just a very anxious person about my people. Like if he's out the house, I just panic. Same goes for anyone. Like when I used to live at, obviously I'm still the same with my like extended family, but when I lived at home with my nan and my brother, I was so bad as well. Like no one ever could leave me on my own, because I was just a paranoid mess. Not to mention the side of things where like, imagine I got robbed and I was on my own, what do I do? I'm literally scared of spiders. How can I? I'm scared of spiders. No. No, I'm not scared of spiders. I was only joking. She heard me. There's no spiders. They've gone to sleep because it's the morning. They sleep in the day. Do they? Anyway, God, she's at an age where she listens to everything. Literally, sometimes like I'll be catching up with someone and she's listening. I'm like, God, I've not got long until I have to really watch what I say, because she'll just repeat it. Do you know what I mean? What age does that start? You know, when you hear stories where mums are like, oh my God, my kid really embarrassed me at school today and said that I was saying this, that and the other. But anyway, Cal's got in at 6 AM. He was with 50 Cent last night, which again, it's just the weirdest. It's a very strange job, isn't it? I feel like if people meet us both for the first time, we both explain what our work is, they're like, huh? So yeah, today the show must go on. I'm gonna take her ballet in about 45 minutes, hour. So I need to crack on, and then I'm meeting my friend Megan at the zoo. I'd say having a zoo membership is one of the best things ever if you have a child. I always get asked about the swimming pool we go to. I go to a few splash parks, but the one with the little slide, if you guys have seen it, you'll know what I mean. It's our local zoo, but if you've got a membership, you can just obviously use all their facilities. And you only have to visit. You need what? You know you don't need a potty, because you literally went about 45 seconds ago. I actually hate her being potty trained, I'll be honest. And you haven't done a poo-poo. There's no way you've done a poo-poo. I'd have noticed. Literally, when I hit record, I just took her to the potty. Do you need to go to the toilet?
Yeah, I need to go in the toilet.
I'll give it to her. She did need to go. She did keep to go for a number 2. So we've cracked that actually. I feel like there's always so much to sit and just update on, because I update on my stories on Instagram, and then I feel like I either don't pick up from where I left off on Instagram or vice versa on here. So I'd say in total, potty training took, you know when people say they crack it in 3 days? We definitely didn't crack it in 3 days, but we started the day, literally my birthday we started. So that day was kind of like 80% effort. And then we focused really well over the weekend. But then we were in and out of the car, and I was panicking that she was just gonna wet through in the car. So then I ordered liners, which I've seen someone just buy puppy pads and cut a hole, which is way quicker. And then we had our cousin's wedding, which we probably took a couple steps back selfishly as parents, with me being a bridesmaid and Cass having to kind of like bring her to me, take her away, bring her, because she was a flower girl. We put a nappy on her that day, so that was like day 5 or 6 of potty training. So then I think, bless her, don't advise this, obviously learned the hard way, but it probably confused her why she was like, wait, what? Some days they want me to be peeing in the potty, and then they want me to wear a nappy, and she's definitely confused at the minute about night times as well. Like until we fall asleep. Literally last night, actually I can't remember what time it was, I think I was awake anyway, but about 1ish she said to me, I need a wee wee, and I thought, God, it was like going back to newborn nights. Like she's literally waking up in the night, but obviously we can't tell her not to do that, because we're literally teaching her in the daytime, you always tell us if you need a wee. So that's the thing, I'm a bit like, that's confusing. But then she did wake up this morning with a bit of a wet nappy, so she's obviously still like weeing in her sleep, but I know that takes time. But yeah, I'd say just be patient.
Mommy, no.
What, you need me to move it?
Say bye.
You want to say bye? Because you want to get past, you need me to say bye to my camera. Can you tell who's the boss in this house? Yeah, so last thing on potty training.
Yeah, Mommy.
You'll know when they're ready.
Yeah, Mommy.
We tried it in Dubai when she was just before she turned 2. I am holding it, darling. There you go. And she just wasn't ready. She just wasn't grasping it. And you'll see they've got like a little bit of a sparkle in their eye when they do their first wee and poo on the potty, and they're like so proud of themselves.
It's not a key.
It's not a key.
Yeah,
Anyways,
Mommy.
she clearly wants my attention right now. We've got 5 minutes of play and then we have to get dressed, okay? When the sun's out, there's something about wearing all white, all cream, neutral. I need to put a bra on. But this is Couture Club. They sent this to me. And it's obviously not maternity, you can tell. But I'm here for it. This is actually like a cream top and then white pants. Love these. They sent these in navy as well. Don't have to say anything about them, but I feel like they're such a good time. And then my hat, I've had this hat, I don't know where I got this hat, years and years. It's like an LA hat. Also I had some cool sunglasses on just now, but I love them. Also, someone picked up on the fact that we chose our pram. It looks a bit crazy because we've got a car seat in it at the minute, but how nice these sunglasses as well. Wow, I've made a miraculous recovery because I did not feel well this morning. I actually ended up ringing my nan. So I said I was lol, series of unfortunate events of Sid's life. I said I was going to ballet, literally put Ocean's ballet outfit on her. We got to the door and I thought I was going to pass out. So I walked back into her bedroom, laid on the floor. She thought I was playing a game, so she's like jumping all over me. And then I rang my nan like, can you come over please? Because obviously Cass had only been asleep for like 2-3 hours and just worked a whole night shift, and he's working tonight as well. Obviously, worst case, I was just gonna wake him up. But she was like, yeah, I can come over. And then I ended up crawling back into bed anyway and having a 2-hour nap. And I feel way better for it. And now, I know it seems like she's never here, but genuinely, it's so much easier for me to just turn the camera on when she's not here. The amount of footage you guys don't see that I've turned the camera on mid-conversation and she's walked over and pushed the camera over. Honestly, or 9 times out of 10, because obviously we've just done potty training, she is naked a lot of the time, so you'll probably hear her voice quite a lot. And also, it's a different story for a different day, but toying with the idea of like, as she's getting a little bit older, cutting her out of my content a little bit more. Because I do feel like once they get to probably like 3-4, obviously she's just turned 2, but their features are getting a lot more distinct and recognisable and stuff, and I want to kind of obviously protect her, well not kind of, most definitely protect her when she's heading towards them school years. Obviously we're a few years off, but, so she's never going to be the forefront of my content anyway. Pram, that's what I was talking about. So my camera's flashing, so it might end up dying. I'll tell you as much as I can. You can't even, I feel like we've gone for the benefit of prams. Like, this feels so luxe. I will get you a little bit closer. To be fair, I feel like, should we save it for when the baby's here? It's the Maxi Cozy Fame, and it just feels a lot bigger and bulkier, and I love that about a pram. It's like me with cars. I love a big car. I actually want to get a new car because there's just too much going on. But yeah, we've just done everything Maxi Cozy this time. Last time we done Mamas and Papas, a Caro. Literally nothing against the Caro. I just knew I wanted a new pram. Ocean's had a little bit of wear and tear, and we did actually look at getting the black Caro again. I think there's a new one now. But this one ended up being a favourite, and I know a few people with it and they absolutely love it. I know some of you are going to be like, wait, what's the situation with double prams? So we have a double pram. I'm laughing because I need to put it together and I need to assess if I'm actually going to be brave enough to use it because it's so big. We have the Bugaboo Donkey. Part of me thinks just get Ocean like a little skateboard, but I know her so well and I know that will just be a novelty and it will be fun for like 10 seconds. Impressed. That's all my colostrum. Not talking to you, Baba. She's so funny. Did you hear her hat? I probably should have more than that, to be honest, but I saw a TikTok the other day actually, and it was like, take your colostrum syringes into labour, because your milk doesn't actually come in for a couple days, which is very true. So if you've got time to go when you're just laying around with your baby, then I can't film you because you've got just a bib on and you're having your dinner. Yeah, when you've got that time just sitting around while you're waiting for your baby to get checked. I look very windswept. We've been to Toddler Fest today. Yeah, you can express colostrum, but I'm trying to do 4 at a time when I do it, but some nights I get into bed, I'm like, I actually don't have the strength, because it is actually quite, like, you have to really focus. I've been hand expressing, by the way. A few people ask if I'm using a pump. I do have a pump, but I'm probably not going to bother with a pump. Anyway, yeah, Toddler Fest today. It was really cute. I dressed her literally like I was sending her to Glastonbury. Yeah, very cute. It was the first time today where I've said the words, I'm a bit chilly, which was so dramatic because there's nowhere I was chilly, but there was a bit of a breeze and it was just really cute. There was like a Miss Rachel there. There was just...
Miss Rachel.
You were dancing to Miss Rachel, weren't you?
Yeah.
You loved it. She absolutely loved it. We went with our friends and their little boy, and I can't even think, like giant Lego, like little cars you can drive around. It was so good, and it was pretty cheap considering they had so much going on. It was just at a farm near us called Lee Valley Farm, if anyone lives near, but I think it's only on this weekend and next. Anyway, I've got a very comfy jumpsuit on. This is from Bumpsuit. God, I can't get any bigger, can I? I've also been wearing my nursing bras throughout. I just find them so comfy. You finished? Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna close this video out. Thank you guys so much for watching. What is the day today? Saturday. So
I'm gonna wash my hands in the sink.
you're gonna wash your hands in the sink. Okay,
Pimples.
we're 38 and a half weeks. Please say please. Okay, good girl. And I've just remembered whilst I'm stood here that it cut. I knew it would yesterday. It cut off when I was talking about the prams, but I think I said most things I needed to say. Can't really remember. But yeah, any questions regarding prams, just comment down below and I'll get back to you about what we're doing. But I'm just gonna wing it. I think I'm gonna try doing a pram just for the new baby. The new baby is literally the least of my worries. My worry is
maybe that's a cold.
maybe just cold. Okay. Because in an ideal world I'd like to put like a buggy board on, but I just know she won't play ball. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. A lot of my friends that have done 2 under 2 have said baby wear the baby and then have her in her normal pram. But then that defeats the objective of us setting up all these bloody prams. I've got the doona as well. God, I feel like there's a lot to do in a little time. But this week actually, before I go, I think I will vlog again this week. But this week, technically speaking, is my last working week. It's my last bits and pieces I have to do, campaigns and stuff. Because I feel like I am the type of person, I'll just keep going. And I do keep having these random days where I'm feeling really dizzy, feeling really sick. And you are supposed to be listening to your body and kind of just slowing down, which I do need to do. I don't want to end up resenting myself for just go and just not being able to take in what's about to happen. So anyways, love you guys. Like I said, probably will be another vlog coming up unless something happens, aka a baby comes. And I'll catch you in my next one. Now say bye, Yoshi.
Bye.
I love ya.
I guess
I love ya. I need to clean that mouth.